Alright, what's going on, my people? It's your boy Z Gaming. I'm back for another video on The Walking Dead Road to Survival. This is Beginner's Guide Part 2. Um, Basically what this is going to be about, I'm going to do the best possible tips for beginners. You know, if you want to start a new region or if you're new to the game, I'm going to give you the best tips possible to build up as a free-to-pay player. Now, there's other tips for if you do spend money, but this is the best possible tips I can think of for free-to-pay players. So what I went over a little bit in the first one. Now, what I would advise, this is part 2, like I said, the next phase I would say, I know I said I would wait for rating till level 20, but ideally, as soon as you get a 4-star and you kind of start to level him up and get a solid build, you know, once you have a couple of your characters to tier 2 and tier 3, then you can start rating and build your rep up and get some better reputation. Now, what you can do to help advance also is when these roadmaps pop up. Now, these roadmaps don't pop up all the time, but on occasion, Scopely will put out a roadmap that gives you weapon tokens and character tokens, which you can use to pull for weapons and characters, and you may get lucky, get a 5-star, and if you do, you know, then you'll be way ahead of the game. But something else I would advise you do is try to keep your wood and your food below, I believe, 10,000, because if you have a lot of food and a lot of wood and you really don't have that solid of a team yet, people's gonna raid you that are a lot higher ranked than you because they're gonna take your resources and stuff. So definitely keep your resources low till you get a stronger defense. And yeah. And another thing you can do to get some wood, you know, and get food, etc., is do these when these pop up. The shop and the food run, when they pop up, you can get extra wood that you can use to upgrade your base a little bit quicker. And just to kind of go over that again, what I said before, guys, you know, I would upgrade your town hall first, then upgrade your training grounds. Then I would advise you to upgrade your farms and your material posts, then upgrade your houses or armories, etc., if you haven't changed them. And also, I wouldn't advise that you put down scavenger camps till maybe Town Hall 10. And the reason for that is because really at this stage in the game, you need your material posts to get wood, because you can't really get, you know, 50 or 60,000 from raiding yet, as you could later on down the road once you've got more storage, etc. So I would advise you get to about Town Hall 10, you know, so you can have at least um a level 10 construction or a level 10 material post, so then you can start worrying about, you know, scavenger camps, etc. Now, something else you can do is, this is only going to really benefit you if you've already been playing the game, but you can use your prestige crate that you get, and you can keep the rewards on the new account if you have it, and you can get a little bit of a head start from that as well. If you're new to the game, this unfortunately won't help you, but this can definitely help you if you want to start over in a new region. This is just prestige non-rewards. You can get some pretty good stuff: world energy, or raid energy, or elite weapon token. Something else I would advise you do is I would advise that you join a faction, but don't just join any faction. Look for a faction that's a little bit active, you know, that'll take you in, kind of help you out a little bit. And yeah, because better loyal factions are definitely better than just joining a higher ranked faction, and you know, it's full of just a bunch of mean or rude people, etc. So it's always better to join a good team versus just joining any team, really, in my opinion. And yeah, something else you can do, like I said, at this stage, I would recommend you go ahead and finish up to maybe 5 or 6. I know I said in the last video, you know, stay at 4 till about 20 or so. But in my opinion, go ahead and finish up as far as you can on the world energy map, because you do unlock weapons and stuff along the way. And yeah, so you can, and once you get to around, I can't remember yet. Can I find? I don't think I can find 3-star or 4-star weapons yet. No. I can't even find 3-star weapons yet. So go ahead and finish up to where you can find 3-star weapons, so you can farm them. And yeah. Now, the way I would go about the supply depot is, don't buy just anything from this supply depot. The way I would go about this is look for stuff like raid energy cans, or look for a good 4-star weapon in the depot, which I believe you unlock the depot for that at 1400 rep. So, you know, go ahead and raid a little bit, get up to about 1400 rep, and then you can unlock the weapon slot. and you can use your supply points and get a good weapon out of there. This weapon's okay, but I'm not gonna grab that one. Don't really worry about the survival road too much yet. You know, if you can do it, do a couple of the levels so you can get some of these survival markers, because there is some good rewards in here, but you can't really get the good 5-star, like 5-star Green Ezekiel or 5-star Revived Blue Jesus or any of the 4 stars yet, because you got to get to level 10 in the survival road first. And as you can see, I'm only level 7 right now, so I can't get the 4-star yet. But that's another thing you can do. If you can get the survival road 10 and you kind of grind it out a little bit, you have a chance to get a good 4-star down the road, which could help your team. Something else I would advise you do is like I said before, you can train these in the training ground. You can train generalist, which you get first. I don't have enough food. Let me get some more food so I can put some more in there. And you can get persona trainers from this, and if you don't have a citizen, you can sell them and get depot points that way. This can help you build up a depot point amount to where you can be able to buy a bunch of 4-star weapons if you need them. Or not a bunch of 4-star, you can get a 4-star weapon, you can get a better 3-star character, etc. You can do that to get depot points. You can also use the 2 stars to build up your adrenaline rush a little bit quicker. And I went over this tip before, but what I would advise you do is I would advise you try to get the way I would. Okay, this is the way I would build a team. If I didn't have 4-star Maggie, this is the way I would build a team with the default characters you get: Dr. Stevens, Carl, and Rick. These are the 3 default characters you get. And the reason, you know, I like I said before, I see a lot of people run Carl as a leader, but he doesn't have a leader skill, so that's kind of pointless. Run Dr. Stevens as your leader, and you need to build your team around which characters you have more of. If you have more ranged characters, you need to use a ranged leader like the Red Rick, for example. All teammates get plus 20% defense against melee characters. You could use him as a leader to help defend your ranged characters against melee characters, which isn't bad. And then yeah, you get a couple default weapons. You know, you can get a couple weapon tokens. Depending on what you get out of the weapon tokens, you could actually get a pretty good head start. You see, I got a couple good yellow weapons like the Sturdy Club. Sturdy Club's pretty good for a 3-star weapon overall. You get the hatchet, Tyrese's hammer. Now, something, if you're new to the game, this is if you're new to the game, this won't work for you if you've already played before on a different account, unless you haven't logged into Facebook. Now, if you have a Facebook and you log in, you will get this weapon right here. You will get Tyrese's hammer, and then you can also get 3-star yellow Tyrese, which he's a pretty good healer for a 3-star in the beginning. But like I said, that's only if you're new to the game. So yeah, you can log into Facebook and log into I can't remember exactly what it is. I think it's called Skybound or something like that. Maybe I could be wrong. You know, let me know in the comments if you guys know if I'm wrong about that. But yeah, you can do that. Get a free 3-star and a good 3-star weapon. And yeah, Tyrese, like I said, Tyrese is pretty good. I already had him before on my main account, so I can't get him again. Like I said, it's only a one-time deal where you get him on the first account you sign in the Facebook on is the account that he goes to. And a couple other things you can get if you're new to the game as well. You can get a 3-star Green Negan, which, like I said, I can't show you all these characters because I don't have them anymore on my main account. But you also can, I think, maybe get a 3-star Green Negan. I'm not too sure if he still is available or not, but he used to be, and he was a pretty good green too. But yeah. What I would advise you do is like I said this before, you know, if you're going to start a new region or if you're new to the game, wait until there's an event that comes up, like there was with the Rick and Negan markers, because I got a couple. That's where I got my 4-star Maggie from. I got enough 4-star recruit tokens off the roadmaps to do a 4-star pull, and I didn't even have to do anything else. I just did the roadmaps and got the tokens and got the pull. So you can definitely do that. Come into the game, like I said, when there's an event going on, or if you want to start a new region, same thing. Wait till there's an event going on. And yeah, just keep upgrading your base, guys. Really, this is what I would advise you do from the step after the first video I updated, not updated, but gave you guys the first tips and tricks, really, the beginner's guide. This is part 2 of it, I would advise. And I think overall this is a good start, and yeah, you just keep building up from there. And like I said, I'm gonna break it down step by step for you guys. So really, if you follow these tips, if you're a free-to-play player, you should definitely have a good advantage over a lot of people, because a lot of people don't pay attention to the small things. But like I said, I've put some time into the game, and I've found out all these tips for you guys. I hope they're helping you and everything. And like I said, yeah. So one last tip I could leave you guys with is do the Tapjoy rewards. Watch the videos, get the 3 coins, and yeah, if you do manage to get enough coins, you can try for these pulls. You never know, you might get lucky. I've seen people pull 5 stars off of one pull before, and that could benefit you as well. Or like I said, yeah, just look for a good faction. I would recommend it around level 15. Once you get your first 4-star, I would recommend you join a faction and start competing in wars and stuff, because you can do wars and get war chests, and you can get character tokens, depot points, weapon tokens, etc. Yeah, and just do your best to help out the guild and stuff, and not the guild, the faction. And you can definitely build up in this game. And like I said, you can also benefit because people ahead of you, if you're a good team player, they'll keep you around and help you build up, so that'll also help you as well. And yeah, overall, just keep building up your base, and do the roadmaps if they come up as far as you can. Sometimes you can't do the complete roadmap, but that's okay. And like I said, just keep doing the boot camp when it comes up and use it to level up. And yeah, that's really all I got for this video, guys. I got more coming for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and do this weapon token right quick for you guys, and we got an assault rifle, so that's not a bad weapon. It's good for zombies, and I'm probably gonna give it to my Blue Jesus, maybe. I don't know exactly. We'll have to see. But yeah, just another tips, beginner's guide part 2, guys. And with all that really being said, like I said, more to come in the future for this for sure. I'm definitely going to completely break it down. I got more video ideas coming. And with all that being said, guys, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. And if you want a potential shout out, drop it in the comments, or you can message me online. My line ID is in the description of every video. And if you like this stuff, guys, let me know. Give it a thumbs up, and I'll keep doing them. And with all that being said, guys, you know what to do. And this is your boy Z Gaming. Peace.